Okay, now we are moving to chapter 11, that is equations of lines. What is the competence? That's the first thing you ask yourself. The competence is the learner understands and uses linear equations and their graphs. So what are the outcomes? Form linear equations with given points. Draw a graph of a line given its equation. Anyway, so let us see if someone now is a learner able to understand and uses a linear equation. So here they gave us that. We are going now to see if a learner can use the equation of a line. So a tourist visits a game park where the entry fee is 60. Now you know that our equation of a line that the learner is using is y equals to mx plus c, where this is the constant or the intercept, and this one is the variable or the gradient along that line. Okay, so they are charging 60 at the entrance, so meaning that now that 60 is going to be a constant for everyone whoever enters, which is 60,000. So meaning our c there is going to act as our intercept, which is the constant amount everyone has to pay. Then additionally, for 30,000 per day. So meaning that thing that is going to be varying is going to be the gradient, that is 30 per day. So meaning from here, my C is going to be the 60,000, the entry fee, which you have to pay immediately at the entrance. Then our M from here is going to be the 30,000 of every day, is it? Yeah, per day is every day spent in that. So if I'm to develop now my linear equation here, I'm going to say my y equals to, so my y here, my m is 30,000, then 30,000 x, this m here, then x, the c is 60,000. So this is now the equation. This man wants to get that one to know the number of days spent there. So the total this wants to know the cost of staying for only 4 days. The cost for 4 days. Now the x is the number of days. So the y is the total cost. So you come here and say x is the number of days. Then y is the total cost. Okay, so now remember this one is not changing, you just pay it at once, this 60,000. But what is changing is depending on the amount you pay, depending on the number of days you spend in that park. So now, after 4 days, so they are giving us, they want to know the amount when x is 4 days. So now I just come here, I substitute times x, which is 4, plus 60,000. This will be 120, which will give me 180,000 shillings. So this is my y. So meaning the total cost this man will pay after 4 days is 180. And then they're asking us, he plans to spend 420, but is unsure of how many days he can afford to stay. So they are giving us now the amount he plans to spend. So they are giving us y as 420, but is not sure how many days we'll stay. So you come to our general formula. Now we want to know how many days you will be in the park when he's having 420,000. What I do, I take this side and I subtract. So take this side and subtract from this, which will give us 300 now, 60, equals to 30,000 x. Now from here you divide this side and also divide it this side. Clearly, you see here we are going to be having 18 equals to x. So that means that the man will spend 18 days on the budget of 120. But you have to respond. So here someone should say the tourist needs 180,000 shillings for 4 days. For 4 days. When I come to this now, they wanted the number of days now if someone is having that as the cost. So 80, the tourist will be in the park for 18 days on the budget. On which budget? On the budget of 420,000 shillings. You have to respond for everything they ask in the task. Okay.